Hey everybody, it's Charting Man Dan here. Hope you're having a good weekend. Looking at LULU today on the daily and weekly time frame. This is the daily chart where each candle represents 1 day's worth of trading. As you can see, it bottomed out in October along with all the markets and has been in a nice steady uptrend since then. One thing I like to look at when gauging the strength of a move is the volume. It's a pretty important indicator. One thing the bulls want to see is increasing volume on a move up. You can see that's exactly what happened here. Very nice move. And even on the pullback, it was way decreased volume compared to what the bulls were doing. So that's another good sign as well. Although the volume did start to increase on the downtrend, which is not a good sign for the bulls, you can see that these couple of days, the bulls stepped in and bought the low a day and it closed up higher. So that contributes to the increased volume. You can see it didn't even test the 200-day moving average support, which should be pretty strong at this point. Bounced up and has been on an absolute tear. Thursday and Friday, the markets were all pulling back. Everybody's all worried, and LULU was just breaking out and having an incredible 2 days on very big volume. So that's also a good sign. For short term, I'd be looking for a pullback though, just because it's pretty overextended to the upside. The RSI broke 70, which is the relative strength index, which means some people refer to it as power zone, but can also indicate that it's overbought. Another thing I'm looking at is you can see anytime the candles close above this green line here, which is the upper Bollinger Band, it gets knocked back down, closed above it, knocked back down. So it's now way overextended above this line, and I would expect a little bit of a pullback while this line catches up. Looking at the weekly, that would also be the case. Great breakout week on huge volume compared to the average, but it's pretty significantly over this upper Bollinger Band, and I would expect a little pullback while it consolidates. Still a nice, very strong uptrend. One level to be looking at for it to close over, first hurdle on the weekly chart would be a close here of 54.18. Once it closes over that on a week, it'll be a significant bullish sign. You can see that the high of this week hit the 200-week moving average, and that's pretty strong resistance. So it should be some resistance up here, 57 to 58 range. If it can get above that, it would be really bullish, but I don't expect that to happen anytime soon. The full stow is also a little overbought here. So yeah, all signs are pointing to a short-term pullback, but the overall long-term chart is looking good for the bulls. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I will be putting out videos daily. Thanks for watching.